Every single month on this YouTube channel, we do a $100 gift card giveaway to speakupshop.com. Now, how do you enter? Well, it's easy. All you have to do is subscribe to this YouTube channel, and just like that, you're entered. At the end of the month, I will choose a random subscriber to win the $100, so good luck to all of you guys. However, if you don't want to wait until the end of the month and you want to buy some cubes right now, then just use my discount code ENCODED for 5% off every Speaker Shop order. Alright, let's get right here in the video now, shall we? Alright, what's guys, Keep Encoded? So, as cubers, we just all love bringing our cubes out in public. Whether we're going on vacation, or going to a restaurant, or an amusement park, we just can't seem to stop practicing our finger tricks. However, when you cube in public, inevitably people are going to see it. Sometimes you could be the very first PQ they've ever seen, and not gonna lie, it could be pretty shocking for them. So today, that is what this video is about. We are gonna go over my best non-cuber stories, so let's get right into it now, shall we? Alright, the first story was when I was at an amusement park. So I was with my friends, and I was playing with the GAN 36i, and as you guys know, the GAN 36i connects on your phone, so I was just turning my cube while they were holding my phone for me. Now, at one point, my friends asked me if they could scramble my cube. So I said yes, so they got my cube, started scrambling it. And something that a lot of people who don't cube do is kind of hide their cube behind themselves so that you can't see them while they're scrambling it. And although most of the time doing this is already useless, this time it was especially useless because I could just see the cube on my phone. So as they were scrambling, I was just looking at my phone, looking at every single move they were doing. So when they finished scrambling the cube, they handed it over to me to start solving. And simultaneously, I lifted up my phone to show them that I could still see the scramble, and that was just pretty embarrassing for them. Now, throughout the day, while we were in line, I just continued solving my Rubik's Cube just so I could have something to do, and midway while I was in line, another friend group came over and saw me cubing and thought that it was incredible. They had never even saw someone solve a Rubik's Cube before, so the fact that I was just like spamming moves, spamming OLOs and PLOs, just like kind of blew their mind. So they asked me if I could scramble my cube and solve it for their Snapchat stories. I said yes, and I then went to my channel, went to my how to solve Rubik's Cube in less than 5 seconds video, copied the scramble, and then solved it in about 3 seconds. So yeah, that was that. I just try to portray myself as way faster of a cuber than I actually am, and I wonder if afterwards they like searched up the Rubik's Cube World Record, saw it was 4 seconds at the time, and wondered if they just bumped into like a world-class cuber, which obviously I'm not, but you know, that's what I seemed like. Alright, next story. This is during summer school. So for me, when I'm in a class that I feel like is really easy and I don't really need to try, I don't. So during class, I just whipped out my cube and started like turning it underneath my desk and trying to be quiet. Eventually, my teacher saw me and asked if I could actually solve it. I said yes, and he was actually really cool about it. We weren't in a rush, so he said, hey, why not just like go up in the front of the class and just show everyone you solving the cube? So I did that. I just did a solve in front of the class, and that was pretty fun. The thing was, most of the people in that class already knew that I knew how to cube, so it wasn't a huge surprise to most of them. My teacher then asked me, hey Kevin, do you know how to solve a Rubik's Cube like behind your back or like with your eyes closed? And I said yes. Now you may be wondering, Kevin, what do you mean you don't know how to solve Rubik's Cube blindfolded? Which, yes, I do not. However, I do know how to do one scramble blindfolded, and that is my how to solve Rubik's Cube in less than 5 seconds scramble. So I whipped out my phone really quick, got out the scramble, and I put the cube behind my back as I solved it, and just like that, it was solved. Yeah, that's just another example of me using the 5-second scramble to make myself seem like a better cuber than I actually am. Now, does that make me a bad person? I don't think so, but probably, honestly. Now, some of the people in the class then shouted out that I'm a YouTuber, because most people in my school I feel like already know that. However, my teacher did not know that, and he was really surprised, so he asked me if I could show the class. Now, at this point, I just want to be back on my desk. I do not want to show the entire class my channel, but I decided, you know what, sure, why not if he asked. So he tells me to go on the projector and just show my channel. I pulled out my phone, put it underneath the projector, and that was that. So yeah, those were just a couple interesting non-cuber stories I have. Now on Instagram, I asked you guys whether or not you had some interesting non-cuber stories, and I got a ton of replies, so let's just get into some of them, and this should be a lot of fun. So Daichi says, it's actually the worst. They twisted the corner on my 5.5, breaking the corner piece. Ouch. I definitely had a non-cuber break my cube one time. I remember it was because they popped my cube, and then they're like, oh shoot, so then they got the corner piece and tried jamming it in, and I said, holy crap, calm down, like you're not supposed to do that, why are you being so rough, give the cube to me. And this man just did not listen, so he continued just trying to jam the corner piece inside, and eventually it kind of bent. But you know what, it wasn't even that good of a cube, so I didn't really care that much. I was solving pyramids in school, and this little girl says, how's it turned back into a square? Yes, of course. Yeah, imagine if pyramids is turned back into a square if you tried. Oh my gosh. This guy says, they scrambled my cube for about 5 to 10 minutes. Jeez, oh my gosh, how do you scramble the cube for that long? Yeah, the thing about the Rubik's Cube is that as you like do more moves, it seems like it's just becoming harder and harder. So if you scramble it for 5 minutes, it must be like the hardest Rubik's Cube possible. But as you all know, in reality, the cube just doesn't really change difficulty over time. Our Shoe Train says, some cube tried to steal my cube, but I caught him and necked him to another dimension. Okay, getting a little bit violent, I see you, oh my gosh. Basically everyone I know, even though they just love turning the cube, it's not like they're going to steal it or anything. So yeah, I guess for this guy, not in this case, but it's good that you taught him a lesson. Cuber Dan, I had a 5.5 on a train, and one man said really loudly, wow, now that's a Rubik's Cube. Oh my god, I can literally just imagine that, you know, you just like minding yourself, you know, just solving a 5.5, and then there's this guy just screaming, that's a Rubik's Cube. Keeperm says, a non-cuber stole my cube and ran away. Yeah, poor guy, oh my gosh. Once again, I'm not sure what's up with non-cubers stealing your cubes, because that never happens to me, but you know what, I guess some people just know some unpleasant people, you know? Danjanika says, when my non-cuber popped the piece out and she nearly started crying because she thought it was broken. Yeah, that is so wholesome. Yeah, when my friend broke my corner piece, he definitely did not start breaking down. Alright, last fan responds, I was keeping in a buzz and the kid saw me and started begging his mom to buy him a cube. She said no. Yeah, honestly, if you just handed him the cube, imagine what could have happened. You know, who knows, he could have been the future world record holder if he was so eager to solve a cube. I remember one time during robotics, I was just like turning a cube and like one of the advisor's daughters, she was like 3 years old or something, she like came up to me and like started like looking at the cube and I let her try it out, like scramble it and everything so I could solve it, and overall she seemed to really enjoy it, so I decided, hey, you know what, you could just keep the cube. And then yeah, she has a cube now. I'm not sure if she actually learned how to solve it yet, but hey, you know what, if she becomes a world-class cure one day, then I'll tell you guys that that was because of me. Alright, anyways, that's all for this video on non-cuber counters. Super fun stuff and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you like what you saw, make sure you give me a like and subscribe. That's all for this video and I'll see you guys in the next one.